Welcome to the SHINTONE arcade. Arcade is packed. And for this roster rearranged, we're going to be finalizing part 1 of 2. Part 1 of 2 of the finalization. But think of part 1 as the final one for now, and part 2 is going to be done way later. Don't worry about that. So today we're going to try our best to finalize this. But next time, we're going to start from scratch. And it's going to be a little while longer down the line on YouTube. So I got other content I need to do, especially the new fighting visions that are coming out. My attention has to go towards those. And you probably fear your echo right now, don't you? Yep. Here's what we're going to do. As you see, I've took away Gambit on the Marvel side. I started on the Marvel side. I've taken away Gambit. And he's going to be replaced by another X-Men character that we will talk about. But before we get into the Marvel side, I've actually taken away a few Capcom characters that, upon further thinking about, that I tried to leave off last time before my computer got shut off, that I tried to leave off for you guys to think about. And now it's time for us to go ahead and dive deep into the Capcom side of things. So, as you already said, Lady D, Lady Dimitrescu, and Phoenix Wright. Now, should they be on the roster? Now, here's something interesting about Lady Dimitrescu and Hela. Both of them. Now, if I could be wrong on this, so we can actually go search this up right now. Actually, Lady D is around 8 feet tall or 9 feet tall. She's really tall, right? But Hela's just as tall. She's just as tall. So here's something I didn't even think about. They, in terms of marketing for this game, let's just say it like this. They could have Lady D versus Hela as a marketing thing. Now that would be sick. Hela and Lady D, as you can see the two pictures here, they're pretty fucking tall. They could be, oh shit, they could be let's move that right here. They could be rivals. She's tall. That's her actual size, as in the actual replica of her size. Her and Hela should be the same size. And I think because of that, oh, what the fuck is going on? No. What the? I want to update shit. I'm in the middle of me doing this. Anyway, let's add Lady Dimitrescu. I'm going to add her as a Hela rival. She's not going to be DLC this base roster done. Leon has to be from his Resident Evil 4 self. Mostly in terms of moveset. And of course, when potential moveset comes out in the next few months, when we return that series to the arcade channel, I will be exploring Leon X Kennedy and what he would look like in a Marvel vs. Capcom setting. I will do that. That will happen. That's going to be planned. So we're going to do that. As far as Jill is concerned, it's going to be remake Jill. Remake Jill, of course. I think that's the given. Chris Redfield could be. Chris Redfield is going to obviously be his latest version, which is going to be his Resident Evil 8 self. Or Jack Baker, which I think by the original time I made this, Jack Baker was a good choice, but of course we didn't know what Lady D was. Now we know who Lady D is. Well, actually we did know. She just wasn't as popular. There we go. I think some people may disagree with all these heroes being available. I know that me personally also add a mascot for Capcom to boot. Well, here's the thing. There's Ryu.
Oh, mama f***ing mia.
There's Ryu. Oh, what the hell happened there? I made her invisible. Anyway, so can we agree on Red Earth, right? Red Earth versus the Fantastic Four. Or if you noticed too from last time, I've actually also upgraded the pictures. I've upgraded the Fantastic Four pictures. I've upgraded Namor's picture. and of course, and all that other shit. Yeah, so of course we changed out V for Trish. She's another returning character. As I pointed out before, one of the main things you're going to want to do when making a large roster like this is work on what you already have established in the past games. But we have a lot of newcomers here. Thankfully, nobody too new. Okay, as you were saying before, Captain Commando, and even before that, you were saying things like Pyron. Now, here's the thing. One of the things that we fucked up on the roster so far is not adding unique characters, aka Shuma Supremacy, Shuma Garaf, oddball characters like Blackheart, oddball characters like maybe even Blanca, characters that stand out, because from the looks of it, there's too many humanoid characters, and I feel as though in analysis that it may not probably won't fly. That probably won't fly on a roster. So we might need to do some really odd characters. So if you can, as a counter pick, I mean, like Amaterasu, you said that a little earlier. Amaterasu is an odd character. She's a dog. If she returns, I mean, can she return? I don't know. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is more of a humanoid character than anything. I'll tell you what. I'll reveal. If you remember, we did have Captain Commando on here. We had him as DLC. So for right now, as far as guest characters, let's look at the guest characters to last, before we end the stream, because that can get out of hand real fast. We try to stay on target. There's a Sonic game coming out this year. Listen, if Sega has anything to do with this game, then maybe. That's the only way I can see it happening. Other than that, a guest character, either if from Star Wars or Disney. That's it. Listen, even Captain Jake has more of a chance than or Akira. Yeah, Akira too. Oh, Kira. Oh, Kazama from Rival Schools. I would say Akira Yuki from Virtua Fighter. Even he has more of a chance than freaking Sonic does, to be honest with you. Or Captain Jake or whatever. Disney Jr. No judgment. That's just fucking hilarious. Anyway, we'll keep Captain Commando down in DLC for right now. But I had here beforehand, I think we have an unique opportunity here to add those odd characters like we said. So tell me, what odd characters? Akira Yuki? Yeah. What odd characters from the Capcom side of things can we add to the roster? Listen, last time, what's his name? I forgot. Kobe Mitchell. He suggested G. So shout out to him. He's pretty odd. Nobody would have expected him. That's pretty odd. Luke is a standard. Even the Red Earth characters themselves are a bit odd, but they're very humanoid, except for Leo. Leo's not humanoid. Mega Man characters are somewhat humanoid, but not robot. Think of non-humanoid characters from other series in Capcom. Right here we have Ruby Heart. I used to have Ruby Heart in this roster and I took her off. So these spots right here on Capcom side could be used to replace them. Now, one thing I do remember from the last video is that before the end, and you made a really good point, and I think I'm going to add him. Right here used to be Donovan. But as far as the odd characters go, we definitely need more of them. I have been suggested this character. I'm gonna go ahead and add him on the roster. From Darkstalkers. I don't think we should break the 4-character Darkstalkers we got going on. Not at all. And I think his name is Lord Raptor. I think adding him. I don't think I played a lot of Lord Raptor in Darkstalkers. I think I did, but he's very odd. He's definitely better than fucking Sasquatch, though. I tell you that. I mean, I think anybody from Darkstalkers would be odd enough, right? Thinking about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add Lord Raptor to the roster. Command mission? Oh, yeah. I got to know her more about playing her is in Mega Man X Dive back then. Oh yeah, the mobile game. She's like a ninja like Psylocke. She's not just a good idea for Mega Man Red, but also a great unexpected choice too. Well, shit. That might actually be a good one, but she's also a humanoid character. But then again, she's a female Mega Man character, and the only one that really is on top of everybody's head when it comes to female Mega Man characters is Roll. So she's from Command Mission. Man, I gotta play more Mega Man. Therefore, she could be a unique fighter while being an unexpected character choice as well. What's your... yeah. You know what? Because you suggested something along those lines, I'll add her. Just because you suggested that. Don't remember too much of Command Mission. But she's also a female character as well as an odd Mega Man X character. So that's a good choice. Let's bring Psylocke back as a DLC fighter. That's the thing. We have a lot of X-Men characters, dog. And speaking of, I think this would be a great time to introduce this fighter that I've teased, unfortunately, earlier, too soon. Speaking of which, I replaced Gambit with a particular X-Men character that I think should finally, just like the Fantastic Four, should finally debut in a Marvel vs. Capcom game. And that character is none other than, right next to Magneto, appropriately, that fighter is none other than Professor Xavier. Now I know what you're saying. How can a guy in a wheelchair fight? That makes no sense. How can a guy in a wheelchair fight? Now, we were talking about odd characters in it before. Alright? But Professor X will be an odd character in another different type of way. Peep this. Not only is he an odd character, but he was also playable before in a game called X-Men Academy 2. That's right. Xavier was playable before in a game in a wheelchair. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase that off. For example, Phoenix Wright as a counter to Professor X? How the hell is he a counter?
Oh, mama,
I don't get it. Well, as a, you know what? Yeah, in terms of oddity. All right, I think that's fair. I'll agree with that. So, I'll add Phoenix Wright as we add Professor X. But we're still suffering from not enough odd fighters, as in like look non-humanoid. But I'll add that as I show off this gameplay. I mean, come on, playing as a guy in a wheelchair is fucking awesome. Let's be real.
Oh, mama, mia!
He'd be so unique. Look at what he's doing with this. Look at that. This is the closest thing we get to this. I mean, it's funny in a way that is awesome that it happened.
Xavier taught you nothing.
That's awesome. I'll add Phoenix right now while this gameplay is going on. Gotta find a good picture of him. I should already have it though. That's awesome. Oh. Yeah, for sure. And they go always add more to Professor X. I mean, yeah, Professor X. I mean, Professor Phoenix Wright, my bad. X, the wheelchair that I showcased gameplay of him being playable in another game. Silver Surfer's odd. Human Torch could be odd as well. But they're still humanoid. Venom's always been odd. Damn, a lot of humanoid characters. So here's what I'm gonna do. Shumagraph would be interesting. I know somebody said they wanted Dormammu back. I love Dormammu. But how about this? How about we do something interesting right now for the Marvel side? Because I'm trying to even out the odd characters here. I'm going through the encyclopedia in my mind. Who I could pull out. Either just gonna be Star-Lord or Captain Marvel. I'm gonna add Star-Lord, but Star-Lord's not odd. But you got a point, man. You got a point adding Star-Lord. You're right. Yeah, that's right. I already got a picture of him. Cool. I'll add Star-Lord just because we need cosmic representation. And even though Vision would be cool, we could push him down at DLC, if anything. And we're also missing Inhuman representation as well, speaking of Illuminati and all that stuff. But here's what I'm gonna do right now for DLC for Marvel side. Because we're so full on the Capcom side. We're gonna add Star-Lord now to that side. I'm going to add a character that everybody would like to be in, but I don't think that would be a good selling point for the DLC side. At least the first pack anyway. I got a surprise right here about to show up in a second. At least on the first DLC pack on the bottom. I'm right next to Jubilee. Now this is where Venom used to be, but I got another character to add. And that character's name is something we spoke of before. It's Daredevil. I'm adding Daredevil. Daredevil would be a very, very strong DLC character to add. Something that people can look forward to. And he's a street character. And he meshes very well with the roster. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Star-Lord, right next to Thor, ironically. Of course, Rocket Raccoon himself is an odd character. You were gonna have to add him. The question is, who will we really replace? I mean, I don't want to replace Blade, man. Blade needs to be in. Might be controversial, or versial. I think we're gonna have to do something crazy. I think we're gonna have to get rid of Quicksilver. Not even gonna lie. I think we have to get rid of Quicksilver, the Falcon. Quicksilver, the Falcon. We have to get rid of both of them and add some odd characters from the Marvel side. Possibly some villains. They're two Avengers characters, but we don't even need them. I'm gonna do alright. I know we had a Quicksilver before, but I'm gonna have to do some crazy shit. You might even say goofy shit. But he's like the oddball character to think about. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I didn't. You ready? Here he comes. I'm gonna add him. I'm gonna replace him with Quicksilver. I mean, Quicksilver with him. My English is off. Edward Bliss time? Damn. Shit. Okay. That's a good choice. Shit. Yeah, considering Hayato's in 2. Yeah, very, yeah. Partner for Dr. Doom. Good, that's some thinking right there. That's some thinking right there. I'm gonna add this character first for odd choices. You may not like him. I don't think anybody would. We'll leave him there for now, but Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck. I'll leave him there for right now. We might replace his ass, but we'll keep that in mind. As far as Blisstein is concerned, we definitely need more villains too. We definitely need more villains too, in general. We can replace him. Brad, that was a good ass choice, man. He's still somewhat humanoid, but hey, it's still good in my eyes. And June as DLC. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Oh, guess who's here? I think I know who to add back into the main roster. I think I know who to add. I think I know that. He's a returning character, but he also represents. Don't forget, he's part of that collection too, the Cyberbots. Why not? Dr. What you said, Dr. Wally? From and replace Colossus with Green Goblin. Green Goblin's sort of odd himself too. We're still missing cosmic fighters as well. We're still abusing cosmic fighters. But something tells me that if there were to be, and think about it too, Green Goblin would be just a perfect fighter in general. Especially if we put him in the system that we have. You can't add everybody, and that's why it's so. It could be very risky adding team-based characters to go alongside multiple teams because it is at the risk of making the roster a little bit more unsatisfying. Where is that green fuck? That freaking. Oh my god, I'm so tired of this. Dude, why can't a pitcher just save? Why can't a pitcher just save without doing all this stupid shit? King of the Symbiotes? No? Yeah, I got a good one for you for Marvel. I got a good one, but not before I reveal something else. Hold on. Alright, so we're going to add Green Goblin, and whoever we don't have for DLC, we're just going to leave it right there for now. I'll leave it for YouTube to decide. Got Green Goblin right there. I think that's pretty good. Jubilee. Oh, we gotta replace Jubilee's ass. We got too many X-Men characters. I'm just keeping it 100. We got way too many. Too many X-Men characters. So we're gonna have to get rid of Jubilee. Because we just have way too many fucking X-Men characters. I think people would overall be pissed if Strider Fury wasn't on the base roster. But we'll leave him there for now. What else? Asura should be here as a secret fighter. I've done that for Shonen Jump versus Capcom. If you don't remember. And a spoiler alert for that video, if you guys are interested in watching that video, and I'm speaking to the YouTube audience, I'm going to link that right here before I spoil it. 3, 2, 1. I put Asura versus Goku in that roster as the secret fighters. In fact, Asura should be DLC because we're about to run out of time. This computer's about to die at any second now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys off with this. We did do a lot of good changes. We did some good shit. I mean, Professor X definitely has to be in. I'm going to reveal these extra slots real quick before I go ahead and spoil anything else. Now, I was supposed to do this for the original Marvel vs. Capcom video, and I did not. Now, we were supposed to explore all these fighters right here. Even more slots. These are supposed to be DLC. And this will overall fix the issue. One of those fighters was King the Conqueror on that side. We had Black Heart on the bottom. I'm going to reveal them to you. We had Lin Kurosawa from the Alien vs. Predator games. We had Amigo. Haha. Oh yeah. I'm just throwing it out. Yeah, this was supposed to be on the original Power Stone character. I'm gonna throw this out for the ending. Of course, I've added Claire Redfield. Who else did I side? Lady. I've added Lady. Nope, that's a full picture of Professor X. These are very much replaceable. I'm just showing you guys some extra stuff. And I actually had Phoenix Wright as part of that. Shit. I guess he's not going to be there no more because we added him in the base roster. On the Marvel side, I've actually added Namor here. That's actually a better picture of Namor. What the fuck? Why did I add that? I had Namor on this side as part of the DLC. Obviously, he won't be there no more because we moved the base roster. I also have added the Mandarin as part of the DLC, the last DLC patch. And I've also added Deadpool. Of course, we moved the Deadpool over to the main roster, so we don't need him anymore. And I've also added, last but not least, I'm going to keep her. And she's important. Valkyrie. Valkyrie, the blonde chick right there in that corner. She's from Thor. I'm going to leave those there for you guys to think about. The rest of the DLC characters and the final DLC pack. And that'll be in a future video. Of course, all these fighters together would add up to around almost 70 fighters. Starbrand? Starbrand? You mean Firebrand? I don't remember no Starbrand. Anyway, that's our base roster. Everybody on the side here. King the Conqueror and all this last DLC. Of course, we can't get everybody on the roster. It's definitely yeah, my computer's really about to die. So guys, it's been a good one. It has been a good one. It's a good session, a great session. Of course, I can't wait for more people to be a part of this too in the near future. This is going to be the last session for now. Keep those extra DLC in mind. That's a lot of fighters. And to see you guys, my name is SHINTONE. And until the next confirmation, I'll be seeing ya. Peace.
Don't you want a rematch?